Okay, today is going to be one of those lectures and videos where it's actually a task. After this video, there will be some questions later on that if you answer correctly, you'll get the task for it. And this one is on flexible raceway. So MC cable, as you can see, we have the sturdy outer jacket, unlike Romex. But as you can see, it still bends, still bendy, so it's still flexible, just not as flexible as Romex wire, but that jacket protects it. Now you will notice in MC, which the MC stands for metal clad, that we have the two conductors and a separate ground. Now another type of flexible cable, or flexible raceway, I'm sorry, is armored clad. Armored clad looks very, very similar. The outer jacket's a little more sturdy, but if you will notice on here, it doesn't have a separate green ground. It has this aluminum ground that's actually runs through it that bonds with the sheeting. And the AC stands for armored clad cable. Now MC and AC, they both come with the conductors pre-installed in them. Now, when I get into larger size wires, if I'm running, let's say, a number 8 or a 6, they don't make it in this size. So then what we do is we get this. This is called Greenlee. It's still flexible. Notice it's still flexible. And then what we do is we install whatever wires we want inside. So that is referred to as a greenfield. Now, if we're going to be putting stuff like outside, like this isn't made for outside in the weather, but we do have stuff that's made for outside in the elements. And that stuff is referred to as liquid tight flexible conduit. Once again, still flexible. And this is like a rubbery material, and you would install your own wires in this. And we just refer to this as seal tight. Seal tight's just a trade nickname for it, but it is technically liquid flexible conduit. And they also have liquid tight flexible metal, to where this one doesn't have the metal band in it. But just picture if I had the green field inside of this to make it a little more secure, a little more rigid. And one of the last things we have is Smurf tube. And we call it Smurf tube because of the blue coloring. You may be a little younger for this, but back in my day there was a cartoon called the Smurfs, and they were this color, and that is why it is referred to as Smurf tube. So all these raceways are flexible. So if we got into regular EMT, EMT is not flexible, so that does not fall under the flexible conduit. We get into wire mold. Wire mold is not flexible, so that is not flexible conduit. We are only dealing with the Smurf tube, the Greenlee, the MC cable, the AC cable, and finally the seal tight. So if there are raceways that are easily bendable without using a device, they fall under the category of flexible conduit. Now next week we're going to have a question sheet with these. You answer the questions correctly, you'll get the task. Good luck.